Hey guys, what's going on? Scott here at the Frayers channel and coming at you today with another video. And along with another video, as usually, we're opening an action figure. So we definitely will be doing an action figure today. And we're doing DC Multiverse, McFarlane DC Multiverse. We're doing an older figure that's been hanging on the wall. I talked about opening up some older figures that I've had that have been in the box. This is the Azrael. This is not the reissue, which that one hasn't been available for purchase. I think it's still just pre-purchase at the moment. So this is the original release, and I'm pretty sure the new release is just going to be the same thing all over again. This is the blue, yellow, and black one that they did. I did see the red one, I think at a GameStop, and it was actually marked down, but I was like, do I really want it? No, I don't. So I did skip out on that. So if we want to move along here, I don't know where I was going with that, but let's check out the packaging. All right, guys, and here we are with Azrael DC Multiverse, and it's a little dusty. It's been hanging up real high on my wall, so I don't really get to see the dust building up on the top there, which it was. This one here, not a whole lot on there. This says it is a Platinum Edition. What that means, I don't know. Azrael with the Batman armor. They did do a regular Azrael with his regular armor. Same stuff on the side there. What does it say? Night Sin. Nothing on that side. And then we got some cool artwork on the back with the red and yellow. So pretty cool. Not any goodies in there except for the stand and the card and the figure. So not much we can say about that. Nothing good. But I think when I bought this, I think they were like $19.99. So maybe it was a good deal. But this is a 90s goodness. This was after the whole Nightfall deal and breaking the bat, and Azrael kind of taking up the mantle of Batman with the new bat suit. I never did care for it. I remember when I first saw it, I was just like, it didn't really do anything for me. I mean, looking at it now, it is pretty cool. It's definitely got a 90s vibe to it. But even back then, I was just like, no, that's... I think in my mind, I was like, oh, he's totally replacing Batman. Is this what the direction we're going? So, but comic book heroes always come back. So, but let's bust it open and check it out. All right, guys, here we are. We have Azrael Batman out of the packaging, and it came out pretty easy, I must say. And it was kind of weird. I thought these were just going to be single, but this thing actually comes with 6 of these little wing pieces here. So I guess it did come with quite a bit of extra plastic, the stand and the card, and of course the figure here. So we're going to check out the back of the card here. The card has the same artwork as the back of the box. Ooh, boy, this has a whole bunch of stuff on here. Real name, John Paul Valley. Upon his father's death, college student John Paul Valley learns that he had been genetically altered and trained since birth by a secret society known as the Order of the Saint Dumas. They then activate his psychological conditioning, forcing him to become their most elite enforcer, Azrael. While on a mission in Gotham City, Azrael crosses paths with Batman and soon turns on the Order to join with the Dark Knight. Later, when Bruce Wayne is paralyzed by Bane, Bruce asks John Paul to become Batman for some time. John Paul then launches a campaign of brutal justice against the criminals of Gotham City and creates his own bat suit of armor. Pretty cool stuff there. So, just messing with the figure for that hot second. He's got these hoses and stuff like that, and some of the little arm guard bracers or whatever you want to call it, they're very soft. I mean, these things are, if it falls off the shelf and lands on those are probably going to break off, as you can see on the side there. The ones on his legs are a little bit harder, but I feel like they're probably could break pretty easy, especially if he was just tossed in a box of toys. He's probably going to break. All the plastic up top here is pretty pliable. It's not too bad. It definitely would be able to get some movement. His arms on mine are pretty loose, but I mean, they go up pretty good. And the little hoses on it there stick with it pretty well, even though you move the arms up and forward, not too bad. So you can get into some poses and they don't hinder the figure. This one has the abdominal crunch there in the middle there, but he's got a lot of coverage there. Twist at the waist, kind of. Yeah, he's got a ball joint at the waist too, so you get a little movement there. Legs are a little skinny though compared to the upper body. Still looks pretty good. This is McFarlane with his figures whenever he was making their feet a little small. So feet are a little small, very heavy up top. So this sucker's probably going to have some issues later on down the line, but he's doing fine standing like he is here. So we'll even put him on his little stand here. See how that goes in there. But for the most part, I mean, everything's the same with McFarlane here. The diaper isn't too bad. It's not even noticeable. It's a little soft there, not too bad in the front. So yeah. But with the stand, he does even better. He did stand pretty good even with these smaller feet. Stand a little crooked there. We'll see how these little bad boys go in here. I guess they just pop in like that. And I kind of was thinking that with the way they've got these little ends that these things would turn. But once you stick these in, that's kind of it. They're not moving. So this is definitely going to put some more weight on the figure. And like I said, he's already got pretty small legs, so could take a tumble off the shelf though, so you might not want to have this guy up too high. Let's see how these going on here. Yeah, they don't really do too much. It actually looks kind of weird, to be honest. I'm not sure how I feel about this. They're all the same size. But they don't do anything, so except for look kind of cool, I guess. Head still turns fine with those in there. This armor, none of the armor comes off. These gauntlets look like they might could come off, but I don't think they will. So, but with those on there, I mean, he still balances pretty good though. So I don't know. It still looks good. I don't know how I feel about these back cape wing pieces that just don't really do anything else other than just sit there. So you could take them off, and obviously you could probably get him in some pretty cool poses. So, but it's a Batman figure. So, and I love the Nightfall run. I wasn't real big on the aftermath of it, but it is what it is. We'll go with like a 4.2, maybe 4.0 on this one, just because it's not my favorite design, but they still did a pretty good job of portraying it in action figure form. So, but I don't know. You guys let me know what you think down below. Do all that comment and stuff, and like and subscribe, and I guess I'll see y'all later.